Ability.
ความสามารถ
Princess Diana had a special ability to connect with ordinary people. Accountant.
นักบัญชี
An accountant checks my financial accounts. Actor.
นักแสดงชาย
Is Daniel Craig the actor of the latest James Bond movie? Advisor.
ที่ปรึกษา
Diana's advisor suggested that she shouldn't touch sick people. Afraid.
กลัว
Are you afraid of heights? Amazing.
อัศจรรย์
It's amazing how much the Roman civilization accomplished. Ancestor.
บรรพบุรุษ
My grandmother told me my ancestors were actually Lebanese. Ancient.
โบราณ
Why do many things in modern Britain come from ancient Rome? Announce.
ประกาศ
The government will announce a new tax on petrol soon. Aqueduct.
ท่อระบายน้ำ
Segovia in Spain is famous for its Roman aqueduct. Archaeology.
โบราณคดี
Archaeology studies the cultures of the past by examining its remains. Argument.
การโต้แย้ง
I had an argument with him at work and we fell out. Armies.
กองทัพ
The Romans built the highways for their armies. Artist.
ศิลปิน
After the Beatles, John Lennon became a solo artist. Assistant.
ผู้ช่วย
He helps me out with my work. He's my assistant. Avoid.
หลีกเลี่ยง
How did rich people avoid paying taxes in ancient Rome? Biography.
ชีวประวัติ
A biography is the story of a person's life. Catch.
จับ
Put on some warm clothes or you'll catch a cold. Celebrity.
คนดัง คนที่มีชื่อเสียง
Princess Diana was a celebrity. Everybody knew who she was. Charity.
การกุศล
She was famous for her charity work, helping people in need. Cleaner.
ทำความสะอาด
My grandma worked as a cleaner and dressmaker. Coin.
เหรียญ
Have you got a euro coin for the vending machine? Contact.
ติดต่อ
You can't catch leprosy through physical contact. Currency.
สกุลเงิน
What currency do they use in Sweden, the euro or the Swedish krona? Date.
วันที่
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle started to date in 2016. Death.
ความตาย
News about Diana's death came as a shock. Destroy.
ทำลาย
The Halo organization finds and destroys landmines. Discovery.
การค้นพบ
Have you ever made an important discovery? Distant.
ห่างไกล
Do you think we'll be able to travel to a distant planet in the future? Dressmaker.
ช่างตัดเสื้อ
My grandma was a dressmaker. She made dresses for a local shop. Economist.
นักเศรษฐศาสตร์
An economist studies how a society organizes its money. Electrician.
ช่างไฟฟ้า
I called an electrician to set up all the electrical equipment at home. Empire.
อาณาจักร
The Roman Empire is one of my favorite periods in ancient history. Environment.
สิ่งแวดล้อม
Excessive traffic pollutes the environment. Execute.
ดำเนินการ
Few countries execute prisoners these days. Exhibition.
นิทรรศการ
Have you seen the Tutankhamun exhibition at the British Museum? Expense.
ค่าใช้จ่าย
They renovated their house at great expense. Fame.
ชื่อเสียง
She won instant fame with her latest movie. Footsteps.
รอยเท้า
Julian Lennon became a musician, following in his dad's footsteps. Foreign.
ต่างชาติ
Have you ever lived in a foreign country? Glove.
ถุงมือ
Can I borrow your gardening gloves? Government.
รัฐบาล
Prince Harry asked the government to stop using landmines by 2025. Homeless.
ไม่มีที่อยู่อาศัย
After the fire, they were left homeless. Interpreter.
ล่าม
He works as an interpreter at the UN, translating all the meetings. Invade.
บุก
When did the Romans invade Britain? Inventor.
นักประดิษฐ์
Thomas Edison was an American inventor. Join.
เข้าร่วม
You don't have to join the army if you don't want to. Kitten.
ลูกแมว
The cat isn't big because it's still a kitten. Landmines.
ทุ่นระเบิด
All governments should forbid the use of landmines. Leprosy.
โรคเรื้อน
Leprosy is an infectious disease. Lifetime.
อายุการใช้งาน
You've traveled a lot in your lifetime. Minced meat.
เนื้อบดละเอียด
The Romans ate minced meat with bread and lettuce. Minefield.
ทุ่นระเบิด
Princess Diana walked through a cleared minefield to prove it wasn't dangerous. Musician.
นักดนตรี
She's studying the trumpet because she wants to be a musician. Ordinary.
สามัญ
Ordinary people pay too much tax. Orphan.
เด็กกำพร้า
Her parents died when she was 5 and she became an orphan. Passion.
ความหลงไหล
Frieda Hoffmann's Passion is ancient history. Patron.
ผู้อุปถัมภ์
Princess Diana was patron of several charities. Pharaoh.
ฟาโรห์
Tutankhamun is probably the most famous pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Politician.
นักการเมือง
Leah is a politician. She's an elected member of parliament. Professor.
ศาสตราจารย์
My father got a job as a professor of history at Cambridge University. Protester.
ผู้ประท้วง
Protesters marched through the city against racial discrimination. Public.
สาธารณะ
Ancient Roman cities usually had public baths. Recently.
ล่าสุด
My dad has recently published a book. It came out last month. Refugees.
ผู้ลี้ภัย
Hundreds of war refugees were trying to enter the country. Regularly.
เป็นประจ
I visit my parents regularly. Reminder.
ำเตือนความจ
The accident served as a reminder that we must drive carefully. Research.
ำวิจัย
I'm going to research my family history. Reservation.
การจอง
Did you call the restaurant to make a reservation? Set up.
ก่อตั้ง
Prince Harry set up a charity for AIDS orphans in 2006. Sewage.
น้ำเสีย
What comes out of toilets is called sewage. Shelter.
ที่หลบภัย
They've built an animal shelter near my home. Shipyard.
อู่ต่อเรือ
He's a shipyard worker. He repairs ships. Soldier.
ทหาร
My great-grandfather was a soldier in the Great War. Solo artist.
ศิลปินเดี่ยว
After the Beatles, John Lennon became a solo artist. Straight.
ตรง
Roman roads are incredibly straight. No curves at all. Taxes.
ภาษี
Taxes are the money you pay to the government. Tent.
เต็นท์
I slept in a tent when I went camping. Tomb.
หลุมฝังศพ
Archaeologists have discovered a new tomb near Cairo. Underpants.
กางเกงชั้นใน
He took off his trousers, showing his underpants. Victim.
เหยื่อ
Don't blame her for the attack. She's the victim. Wide.
กว้าง
Roman roads were usually long and wide. Wildlife.
สัตว์ป่า
He grew up in a wildlife park in Australia.